Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to game number 11. But the Beer Keggers is hosting the Overdogs today. If we look at the lineup, so for the Beer Keggers, it's pretty much going to be the Yummy Brains crew today. The Overdogs are visiting. Their first at-the-bat is going to be Elroy Action. Pitching for the Beer Keggers today is Jose Stu.
Number 23, the second baseman.
We wanted to do some changing out some. Well, I was going to change out Kapowie here for the Barbarian at catcher, but his arm's all tossed. It's all, it's not there today. So we left Kapowie in, and we pulled in Vulture, who's got a whole Mr. Homer. And we put Dirty Kurt in today because he needed a break as well. So we're relying on the Yummy Brains crew to get it done today. And Stu's up on deck right now. Or Stu's up on the mound, I should say. And he's getting ready to wind up and send this first pitch to get the game going to Elroy Action. And here's the windup. The first one, he's going to pop foul. As we take a look here. Second pitch is coming now. That catches him striking. Strike two. Sends the pitch, and that one goes foul. 0-2 is the count. He's going to hit that one, but that one is headed out foul as well. Down the third baseline. That's going to go right to third. Gets picked up by Robert W. Dog. Sends it over to the Woodsman on first base.
Number 25.
So with one away, Guy Gold comes up to the plate for the Overdogs. Here's the first pitch. Oh, they're stealing, but that goes foul. That is going to send the runner back to first. Oh, wait a minute. I thought there was one away. Oh, no, because he didn't make it in time. He didn't throw it to first. He's going to steal again. This guy really wants to steal. However, we've got Dirty Kurt out there. Pops him out in center and sends it back to first to send him back.
Number 39.
So I got a little off track there. I didn't realize that wasn't sure what's going on. But what's new? All right, so we got to be prepared for the steal here. Kapowie has to keep an eye on second base. They're taking it there. Oh, Beer's gonna no. Beer doesn't pick it up off the ground. The runner makes it to second after stealing, and he sends it over to second, who can't get it to first in time for either out. So now there's no out, or there's one out, and a runner on first and second. The first pitch catches Marsha Brown swinging. Here's the windup. They're stealing. That one's going out. That one's going out. We're going to try to get him out at first. Ain't going to make it. Oh! So then they stole the third. So these guys are really wanting to steal bases at the top of the first here. Stu's going to have to keep an eye on what's going on. That one's going down third. Foul. 2 away. No runs yet. 1 strike. And the pitch is coming up here. That's in the dirt. Ball number 1. 1-1. There's second. I thought he said you're out, so I didn't really try to hurry up and get that one there. But that sends him back to the dugout. They're going to grab their mitts. They're going to head out into the field as Darren Big Sauce is our first at bat with Woodsman up on deck. The top of the first, the Overdogs scored 0.
Number 15.
And it's time for the Beer Keggers to try to put some runs on the board with Big Sauce first. He's going to reach for that. He heads that over to first. Doesn't quite make it. Big Sauce isn't one of the fastest runners the Beer Keggers have. Neither is Woodsman, who's up next. That one's going right over the plate for strike number 1. That one's going down third base line. That's going to be foul. Although that's not really the rules, how it works. That one's also going foul. 2 strikes. We're going to send that into the stands there. Well, let's just keep going. Foul ball after foul ball. That's going right into the left fielder's mitt on the ground, putting Woodsman on first. Mr. Reliable's up, who had a horrible last game. Every at-bat, he got out. The first one, he's going to send foul as he was reaching a little high for that one. That one catches him striking. He steps forward and hits nothing. That goes right to the second baseman. That's going to be a 2-outer double play, and that changes everything as the Beer Keggers are headed out to the field. Now, no runs scored in the first for either team. Robin Hughes, the first up for the Overdogs.
Now batting, number 3, the left fielder.
120 average is not something to be bragging about as Stu winds up for his first pitch. And that's going to be somehow in the strike zone. Strike number 1. Catches him swinging. Strike number 2. Catches him looking for a 3-strike.
Now batting, number
You're out of here.
The center field.
They send their next player up to bat. It's going to be Yvette Victorino, their center fielder. Stu gets the call. He sends the pitch. The pitch pops up. Robert Deputy Dog's running for it, as is Balls from left, unable to make it in time. That ball goes foul. Strike number 1. 1 away. Oh, Robert Deputy Dog reaches, lunges through the air, and pulls that one in for the second out, as Rob Glover, their third baseman, now faces Stu from the mound. 2 away. Pitch is coming now. That's going to be inside for ball number 1. That's also going to be high for 2 balls, 0 strikes. That's going to be a little low for ball number 3. 3-0 is the count as Stu winds up. That one's popping up. That's going just down the line. That's fair. Okay, so Dirty Kurt slides for that one. That sends the runner out to third, and he hooks that away to third. He leaves doesn't even hit his relief man. Hits it straight to third. So with 2 away, a runner hits scoring position on third base. And Stu's got to try to get out Tarek Smith. First one's going to be on the inside for ball number 1. So this is their pitcher now, who's swinging for a strike, 1-1. He's going to reach down. He's going to grab that one up. Reliable's all over this. Out number 3. So at the top of the second, the Overdogs had a runner in scoring position but unable to capitalize. And for the Beer Keggers, the cleanup hitter, Brandon Balls, is first at bat.
Now batting, number
615 average with 4 homers and 12 RBIs on the season. Let's see what Balls can do here as the first pitcher in this inning. That one's headed out to right, who does stretch and pulls that one in. That's going to be out number 1. Dirty Kurt's up next, number 69. He lets the first ball just graze the ground, lets it go. That one he's hitting out into the space in between second base and center fielder, putting him on first base. So a single for
66, the third baseman.
We got a single for Dirty Kurt. Robert Deputy Dog picks that, or sends that to shortstop. Shortstop airs that one out, preventing the double play from happening.
Number 3.
And he gets a base hit Dirty Kurt's on second, 1 away, and our pitcher Jose Stu is now hitting. Shortstop jumps for it, doesn't quite make it. We got a runner turning the corner, headed home. Stu's going to get the second, and the runner on third holds up Robert Deputy Dog, as that's a long stretch for him to make.
71, the second baseman.
Runner on second and third, KungfuBeer's up. He's going to let that first one come on the inside, rubbing his belt line. Sends the next one foul, 1-1. That one's going right in the hole there on second. And he gets an RBI there. Brings Dirty Kurt in. Stu's on third. Beer's held up on first, as our catcher Kapowie is now up to bat. Kapowie hits that one. That's deep, but yep, and that one. So Stu comes into home. Beer goes back to first. Kapowie pops out. We're back at the top of the order with Big Sauce, with 2 away and Beer on first. The first one goes foul down the right first base line. That's got some heat to it. That's pretty far, but not quite far enough. That's going to bounce off the wall. So that's two for Big Sauce. He's safe on third. So he pulls in a triple RBI, brings Beer home, and Woodsman's now up to bat with Big Sauce on third. 2 away. The first one goes way low on the outside. Woodsman lets that one go. This one he smashes, and he'll get a base hit RBI. He's going for 2, as that one center fielder kind of wasn't able to yank that one as quickly as he thought. So a double RBI for Woodsman, setting off the Beer Keggers for a pretty good lead here at the bottom of the second. 5 runs scored so far, as Mr. Reliable's up. He's going to bounce that one off the ground. And there's an error there, as he takes a first base, a single RBI, and Balls is now 2 away. Reliable on first. Balls hits that one out towards the wall, near right. That's a double for him. And Reliable could have made it home, but he was getting a call to stay, because otherwise Balls would have run to third and got nailed out there. So 2 away. That brings up Dirty Kurt. He's going to reach off the ground on that one. There's some errors going on. Everybody's running. Now he's in a pickle. He's back on first, so it's a 2-hit RBI. It's a single with 2 RBIs for Dirty Kurt on that one. Robert Deputy Dog, third baseman's up. The first one's going to be just on the corner of the plate. Strike 1, and he hits that one right to the second baseman. And at the bottom of the second, the Beer Keggers did score 8 runs. The Overdogs still have 0 at the top of the third. They're bringing Elroy Action to the plate. Guy Gold is on deck.
Now batting, number 23.
349 average with 1 homer and 5 RBIs. Stu is getting ready to pitch for this inning, the third inning, the first pitch coming up. That one goes foul. Pitch number 2. He's going to reach down. He's going to clobber that one. But Reliable's all over that at second. Out number 1.
Now batting, number 25, the catcher.
Guy Gold's back, facing Stu here with 1 away. First pitch. That's headed out to Dirty Kurt. Tries to make it to first in time, but that's okay. That's quite a distance.
Now
So we got a runner on first.
39, the shortstop.
Kasha Emran, she's up first. They're third base. We got to be ready for the steal. Stu tells Kapowie, make sure you're ready for the steal. I'm going to send this in. First one's strike 1. Here's the windup. Strike 2. Here's the third pitch. She's going to reach in for that one. 0-2. Runner on first with a healthy lead. There's the steal. That one's a pop-up. There, turn around, go back to first. Out number 2. Base was not stolen. Instead, the runner remains on first. 2 away. Marsha Brown's up next with an abysmal 182 average. Stu takes a peek at first, gets the call. That one goes to third, second, first. Doesn't matter. It's not a 2-out play. So at the top of the third, the Overdogs did score 0. 3 up, 3. No, they actually got 1 run on. But Jose Stu, the pitcher, is up first for the Beer Keggers at the bottom of the third.
Now batting, number 3, the
5.56 average on the season. 2 RBIs, no homers yet. Here's Stu. That goes right out to left, but looks like it hit the ground first. So Stu's on first. Beer's up next. 3 homers, 22 RBIs. Lets the first one go just over the corner of the inside of the plate. Strike 1. That's going to fall in for strike number 2. 0-2 for Beer. He reaches for that one, and he doesn't come close. Strikeout for Beer, his first, I believe, of the season. 50-50's up next. 6 RBIs, 500 average. With the runner on first, 1 away. Kapowie almost nails the pitcher. Stu goes to second. Kapowie's on first. And we'll bring up Big Sauce, top of the order again. He's 1 for 2 today, 1 for with a triple RBI so far. That one's going to be in the strike zone. It looked a little low. He's going to hit that one right to second. That's going to be a double. And we're out of here again. Just like that, we're at the top of the fourth. Rafael Gonzalo will be up first for the Overdogs.
Now batting, number 10, the first baseman.
324 average, a homer, and 3 RBIs. Gonzalo is playing first base today for the Overdogs as Stu gets the call. First one's a pop-up, pretty high out to right. Dirty Kurtz calling it with confidence. He catches it. 1 away. Robin Yu makes his way to the plate with a pretty pitiful 115 average, an RBI. So Stu, always on guard, throws a changeup. And this is a pop-up. Big Sauce catches it out in left field. 2 up, 2 down as Yvette Victorino is back. Here's the first pitch. Catches her swinging. Strike number 1. That's going to be 0-2 with 2 away. Strike number 2. That's going to be on the inside for ball number 1. Catches her staring at that one, and that sends her home. Strike number 3, strikeout for Stu. No runs scored at the top of the fourth for the Overdogs. Beer Keggers send Woodsman to the plate. Mr. Reliable Cuddle Muller Hinkie is in the batter box.
Number 1, the first baseman.
Number 1's up with a homer, and I believe that was a grand slam. He punches that first one. That is high. It doesn't have the distance. He'll be out at center. That brings up Reliable, who is 1 for 2 today. Semi-reliable. He catches the first. He takes a step, and he doesn't even come close to that first one. That second one is a ball. That one goes right down, just out of second's hands. That puts him on first base for a single. And that brings up balls. 4 homers, 12 RBIs on the season. Motter takes a step off first. First one's going to go on the inside for ball number 1. Balls hits that second one, foul. 1-1. That's going to be in the zone. Strike number 2. He punches that one foul. He also tips that one foul. Catches him swinging. And this pitcher's on fire with these really, really slow balls for the day. So now we got Dirty Kurt, who came back up to the plate. He got on base last time. I think got a 2-run RBI. First one goes strike. That one's going to be outside in the opposing box. He's going to reach. He's going to hit that one up. That one's coming back. Out number 3. So at the bottom of the 4th, no runs for either team. Overdogs are going to send Rob Glover out to the plate. He had a triple last at bat.
Number 30, the third baseman.
So 389 average. He's one of their better hitters. 3 RBIs on the season. Stu's going to take the first pitch to Kapowie. Well, the Woodsman run. Oh no! Woodsman jumps for it. Doesn't quite catch it. Dirty Kurt misses it. Sends it to second. And that's a triple on errors for the first batter up.
The pitcher.
In scoring position, now they bring Tarek Smith to the plate. The Beer Keggers got to get serious if they want to hold all the runners. First one's going to go strike with no outs. That one's going to be a little high for a ball. 1-1. He's going to reach down. He's going to grab that one. Big Sauce is all over it. And sends the runner back to third. Out number 1. Elroy Action. He's on the plate. Second baseman. As Stu picks his pitch. First one's going to be on the outside for ball number 1. The heater comes in. Oh, Beer gets to it. He dives in front of it and stops it with his ribs. Batter makes it to first. The other runner comes in for their first score. So you got a runner on first now. They're stealing. They're safe. Good try though, as Kapowie tried to make it there. It was quite a distance to go. That one's out in the center. Reliable's all over that one. Uh-oh. Why'd it go home? That don't make sense.
Now back, number 39, the shortstop.
I sent it home instead of second, and cost me a runner making it to third on that one. 2 away. Emmons back up. Fans are happy. That goes to second. We're going to hit that over to first, and that's out number 3. So with all the errors that were in that inning, the top of the 5th, the Overdogs did bring one in, and Beer Keggers have Deputy Dog come up to the plate, try to extend their lead. 8-1 at the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting number 66, the third baseman.
66 has not been known to really nail him out. That one's going to go strike. That one's going right to second. He's not going to quite make it. He's still in aisle 3 at Home Depot looking for specific woods to get to finish next week. And that brings up Jose Stu, who is a runner, up to bat. First one goes foul. That one's in the dirt. 1-1. That one's in the dirt as well. That one he likes. That's got some distance on it. It's not going to make it. It's going to go off the wall, actually. So that's going to be a double for Stu. So that one was about 8 feet shy of a homer. And KungfuBeer is now up. 1 away. Stu's on second. Well, Beer hits that right to the second baseman. He's out at second, or at first, as Stu makes it to third.
Now batting, number 13.
50-50's up now. So the last one was a single RBI. That means this time she'll be out. She hooks the first one foul. She reaches for that one, and the crowd now has a souvenir. That goes right to third, and that's definitely an out. She's still running for first base. She should get there any day now. Any day, and somebody has to bring her glove out to her. Okay, so at the bottom of the fifth, no runs scored for Beer Keggers. The Overdogs are sending Marcia Brown, 0-2 on the day, out to face Stu.
The right fielder.
Well, somehow, during that last run, Kapowie hurt herself. She tweaked her groin. Okay. So yeah. So let's take Kapowie, who's injured, out, and let's go ahead and bring in the Barbarian, who's his arm is hurt. Let's see. I think we also have the Nail Clipper Flipper. He's okay, so we'll put him in. We'll substitute him at catcher. So with Nail Clipper in at thing, Kapowie can heal up. And we'll see how Stu's arm's going right now. Stu's right now in the, what are we, in the fifth? No, we're at the sixth. We're in the sixth, so Stu's still holding up. Whoa, what the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Well, I hadn't seen that one before. Woodsman did some sort of sliding in to grab the ball, but left the ball on the ground. And then when he did get it, he didn't throw it. He tried to make it over. It didn't quite work out for him. And now the runner's on first. Stu sends the first one in. Strike. Here's the second pitch. That's a strike as well. We are ready to throw. Nail Clipper's ready to throw that ball to second if there's a steal, and most likely not get the player out. Well, that's going to center there. Reliable picks it up, sends it to second. There's no hope to get to first.
Now batting, number
We got a runner on first and second as Robin Yu comes to the plate. He's going to reach down. He's going to tip that one. Nail Clipper's all over that. Sends that out to third. Just keep the runner on second. And Victorino is now up 0 for 2 today. They're ready to send it to third there, Nail Clipper. Here's the pitch. That's going to be on the inside. There's stealing now. Okay, so that's going to make it to, doesn't matter. 3 outs with that double play. Overdogs steal had no effect. So the score is 1, Overdogs, 8, Beer Keggers. At the bottom of the 6th, they're sending Darren Big Sauce up first. He's 1 for 3 today.
Now batting, number 15, the shortstop.
As he gets ready, he plants his feet. Here comes the pitch. He's going to punch that out. The last one didn't quite make it. And that's going to be a double for him again off the wall. Again, about a foot or so shy of going out of the park.
Now batting, number 1, the first.
Woodsman's back up, 2 for 3 today. So he's only had 1 out. That one's going out to right, but gets caught and send Woodsman or Big Sauce back to second. Reliable's up. Semi-reliable at 2 for 3 on the day. 1 away. Runner on second. That's going right to shortstop, who does catch that one in the air. That's what turned out to be a quick out, and Big Sauce makes it back in time to second. Balls is up. First one's on the inside. Big Sauce takes a healthy lead off second. Balls puts it right to where Big Sauce was. A runner on first and third now as Dirty Kurt is locked in with a 6.67 average. 2 outs. That one goes right into the hole on first. That's a RBI for Dirty Kurt. as Beer's on second, Kurt's on first. 400 average. Robert Deputy Dog with a homer. 9 RBIs is now up. 2 away. 2 runners on. He reaches out for that one, hits that one foul. That one's going to be quite a bit high. I'm glad he did not swing for that one. That one's got some juice, not quite enough. As the runners are advancing, Robert Deputy Dog goes to second and brings 2 runners in on that one, adding to his RBI list. So with 2 runs in, Deputy Dog's on second. We're going to do some substitutes there. 2 away. First one's a ball for Stu. The second one's over the plate, but it's dropping in kind of weird. He's got to get used to this pitching. Punches that out right to the left, out number 3. And that's going to do it for the Beer Keggers at the bottom of the 6th. 3 runs scored for a total now of 11. With the score of 1, the Overdogs send Rob Glover to the plate. 2 for 2 today.
Now batting, number 30, the third baseman.
Stu winds up. He's going to send that one in. That one's getting popped, and that's going between left and center. They're calling it. Motter takes it. And
Now
1 out.
batting, number 22, the center fielder.
Casper Stern, their center fielder. It's a beautiful beard. He's up. Stu's admiring the beard as he calls a pitch, or sends a pitch. That one's also popping up. Reliable's headed to it. Does he make it? He does. Out number 2.
Now batting, number 23.
Elroy
the
action.
second baseman.
Second baseman, 2 singles, an RBI on the day. Now preparing to receive the pitch. Well, Big Sauce dives for it. Doesn't quite make it. Heck of an effort. Balls backs him up. Picks up the pitch, sends it to first. Does a base hit with 2 away. Guy Gold is now up. Get ready for the steal. There it is. Flipper sends it. Not quite fast enough. And 1 base stole there. That's a foul. So we got count is 0-2. Runner on second who stole as Stu sends the pitch. That goes to Beer. He sends it to first. That's out number 3. And they clear the board and send KungfuBeer, who just got the last out there, up to bat first. But he's 1 for 3 today. And he's going to see if he can turn it around.
Now batting, number 71.
So Mr. RBI is up.
Second baseman.
469 average. His first pitch goes right between short and third. That increases his average as he gets a base hit out of that.
Now batting, number 99.
Now it's Flipper. He has no home runs. He's due for one. But he's got to get a pitch to hit. That's ball 1. That's going to be super high. That one is going to swing. That'll be a base hit for him. Puts Beer on second. Sliding in with cleats up. And Big Sauce is now, he's 50-50 on the day. Here comes his first pitch. No outs, bases. There's runners on first and second. That's going to be out in the other batter box, 1-1. That's going to be a little high, 2-1. He almost knocks out the pitcher on that one. That's going to be a base hit for him, and all the runners are going to hold up. Beer's going to hold up on third. We didn't want anybody sacrificed there, so bases loaded. That's a curveball. That goes just past second. That brings in a run. So all the runners advanced 1. Brings in an RBI for Woodsman as Mr. Semi-Reliable's now up. That goes right over to first baseman's head. That's inbound, so everybody's running. Reliable's crossing second. He's headed to third. as Woodsman slides into home for 3 runs. RBI for Mr. Reliable. Now Balls with the runner on third, no outs is up. He's going to punch that one out to right. And I messed that one up. I went a little too early with Reliable.
Now batting, number 69.
So Balls is going to be out. Reliable still on third. Dirty Kurt's up. 1 away. Here's the pitch. He's going to reach up for that one. That's going to be a... Oh, we could have made it. That looked like that one was going in somebody's mitt, but it didn't quite.
66, the third baseman.
Deputy Dog's up. He's hit a couple off the wall so far. And that one's not going to be any different there. That one's going out. He's going to get hopefully a double on that if he can make it. Well, he's not going to make it to third. He's going to slide. He's going to hang out at second. But that's 2-run RBI for him.
Number 3.
As Jose Stu comes up with 1 away and slow pokes on second. Proper Deputy Dog. That goes right to third baseman, right in the mitt. That ain't going nowhere. Tough luck for Stu as KungfuBeer comes back up. 50-50 today. Runner on second, 2 away. He's going to reach up. He's going to punch that one, but that's not going out. That's going in a mitt, and that's the third out. So 6 runs scored there at the bottom, the bottom of the 7th, and the Overdogs have to try to do something with 2 innings left. They're going to bring Kasha Emin up first. They only have 1 run against Beer Keggers, 17.
The shortstop.
She does have 2 homers and 4 RBIs this season, but she's not doing so hot today. First one goes to Big Sauce, who can't quite get it. Balls picks it up, sends it to second. That's a base hit.
Now batting, number 49, the right fielder.
50-50, 200 average, a homer. Marcia Brown's up. Runner on first, who's probably going to steal the second right now. That's going to be a pop-up. Runner's going back. Here's the pitch. Stu can't. Oh, no, everybody misses. So that's a base hit, and both runners advance.
Now batting, number 10.
Try to make Stu dive for it. Or not Stu. I tried to make Big Sauce dive for it, but I didn't quite do it. Might have had pasta for lunch. Here's Stu. He goes to third, goes to first, or second, and it goes around to first. So 1 away, runner on first and second. We stopped the one from getting to third for potential scoring position. So now we have a runner on second and first. He's going to reach for that one, pop that one foul. 1 away. Here's his next pitch. Catches him striking. 0-2. They're still in third. Oh, no. What do we do? Get him out. Oh, everybody. So he tips that one just in front of the plate. Couldn't get there in time. So now we got everybody on base. Bases are loaded with 1 away and handlebars up. Anton Goodwood is a pinch hitter facing Stu. That one gets punched out to center, who catches that one. And that's going... Should have went to second. Tried to get the runner out at home. Didn't quite work out. So they bring a runner in. Possibly 2. Yeah, no, they only got 1 on that play there. So 1 runner in puts the score at 2-17. The runner on third and second. 2 away. Rob Glover's up next. Stu's still pitching. First one's going to be on the inside for a ball.
Pitch is outside.
We got 2 balls, no strikes. He's going to tap that one. That's out to Reliable. Easy third out. And the Overdogs did score a run, bringing up their massive count to 2 runs against the 17 of the Beer Keggers. Flipper's up next, 1 for 1 today. Big Sauce is in the batter's box.
Batting number 99, the catcher.
So they did some shifts. Clipper was looking down to see what was going on there, and he misses the first one, taps the second one for a base hit.
Now batting number 15.
That brings up Big
the
Sauce.
shortstop.
3 for 5 today. Flipper on first, Big Sauce on second, no outs. First one's going to be ball number 1. He almost swung at that one and held back. He checked it, so that one was a strike, but he did get a hold of that pitch, putting him on first, and now Clipper's on second.
Now batting.
Woodsman's
number
up
1,
now. He's
the
3 for
first
5
baseman.
today. He does have a double and 2 singles. That first one's going to curve up and over for ball number 1. He's going to tip that one foul, 1-1. Catches him swinging a little late. 1-2. Then he's going to swing too early for that one. And the trickster
Now batting
has struck
number
out Bojack for the
73,
second time.
The center field.
Semi-Reliable's up, 1 away, runner on first and second. He hits that right to third. Semi-Reliable gets a double play again today. And that's it. The Beer Keggers scored 0 at the bottom of the 8th. Overdogs are going to try to catch up at the top of the 9th, their last chance to score 15 runs to tie it.
Now batting number 20.
And they're going to bring up their best, 105 average. That's going to be Casper Stern. Stu's still in there. He's going to pitch the whole game, it looks like. First one's going to be strike. Second pitch. Gets popped up, foul. 0-2. That's going to be on the inside. He's going to punch that one. That one's out to Kurt. Kurt pulls it in. Out number 1.
Now batting number 23, the second baseman.
The reaction has 2 outs remaining to try to score a run and cause some action for the Overdogs. That one's a tip. That's straight up near Kurt, his second potential catch, and he does. Second out.
Now batting number 25, the catcher.
Guy Gold's trying to lay some gold on the line to do something as they're down to their last out. Here's the pitch. First one's a ball. He hits the second one. Beer jumps over and misses it. And that sends Dirty Kurt out racing. Try to get the ball to second. And the runner's held on second.
Now batting number 39, the shortstop.
Keisha Emin is up with a runner on second. 2 away. Facing Stu. Sends the first one foul. Next pitch. Oh, goes right underneath Beer. They're going to send that home. It's probably not going to make it. It is not going to make it. Got a runner on second. She gets a 2-base RBI. That brings up Marsha Brown with 2 outs. 13-7 is now the score. The Overdogs brought a runner in. That's going to be on the inside. That's also going to be on the inside. That's going to be off the plate. Looks like Stu's having a little bit of problem here at the last potential batter.
Take a base.
And he walks. He's not happy about that.
Now batting number 20, the third baseman.
As Rhonda Horn comes to the plate. And Stu gets ready for this batter.
Pitch is inside.
That's going to be on the inside too. That's going to be reached down and popped up. Reliable's over it, and that's the third away. That means the Beer Keggers are 11-0. How in the world did this team, who's never played together, get to 11-0? But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Beer Keggers win that one. 3-17 is the final score. And that's only because the Beer Keggers didn't get another at-bat. Well, no, they did most of their running in the second. Here's our stats on the day. We had no home runs, but 47 at-bats. There's our pitching. We only had one pitcher today, was Jose Stu. The top three of the day are Cuddle Motter. Well, it's Cuddle Motter Hinkie, who is semi-reliable. He did have 4 RBIs. Dirty Kurt comes in number 2, his first in the top 3. Darren Big Sauce, Mr. Diver, he had a whole bunch of base hits and some RBIs. So that'll be it. Top in the top 3. Our next game is the Moonstars and the Buzzards. Buzzards are going to win that one over the Platypi, and the Herbisaurs goes to the Herbisaurs. The Bay Wolves are playing the Buzzards, and the Buzzards are pretty much almost shut them out, 11-1. Now the Beer Keggers get a chance to face the Nemesis, who are 8-3, so they're not doing too bad. We had Shields Mayhem starting pitcher for the Beer Keggers in this game, but she had a little bit of nerve issue, so she stepped aside and brought Stu in. So Shields Mayhem and Jacob Marshmallow for the Nemesis will be facing off against each other. So stay tuned till the next game, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.